No, I don't think you're reciprocating. When you reciprocate good for good, then stick to that. Don't be uttering derogatory or profane languages or say that against this person. That's wrong. You are the elder man in the country, old man like you. You got hard out. You felt that you collapse. Somebody help you today, you're speaking. Eh? You should be thankful. In everything, give thanks. That is a bigger picture than they will save your life through one power. John Ware was the vessel God used to save Joseph out. Today, because of power greed, we who say that they squander all the opportunities, destroy this country, who became a dominant vampire, corruption that is still a vampire, is now want to be president. Well, a little bit people, but whatever you say about John, John better than me and you, but you who benefited substantially to the extent your life was rescued, your life was saved, that this young man who threw you, even though that taxpayer money or that he own money, the fact is he know you, but he did not. He did not. He saved this old man. But what the old man is returning is ungratefulness. Call this president boy. You call the whole of president boy, then you old man is talking battery around here, look at a battery man and elect you. Because any minute you collapse. At least you already president and you say a different thing. But you already say you want to be president and you do your record.
I will say a BNO no. Why? There are several reasons. When he was Solicitor General of the Republic of Liberia, he informed Madam Salim, our former president, then the president of Liberia, that a group of people from Grand Judah and member countries led by Honorable former Speaker George Walker had plotted a coup against Madam Salim, and that led to the arrest and imprisonment for a year or two, suffering in jail behind bars. He goes to Rwanda and he tells the people President Wales is a thief. This is a lawyer and a street lawyer who are not, this president has not been audited, and you call this man rogue. No evidence. He started the president in our country, and he is not known in the country. He's not known. He's not known.
So I supported to the podcast, knowing that 2023, you'll be tired, you have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, when I buy me paper. Every day I buy paper. They know what me paper before. I'm buying paper now, the time has reached. So the old man 17 and run for the second. He instead said he said when you run for one term. He instead said I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rise.
I will say a BNO no. Why? There are several reasons.
Soldiers now. African soldiers to fight for freedom. Not dead as some are living, those that are dead are still fighting. Those that are living are still fighting.
African soldier. Scrap not to be successful, but rather to be valued. It always seems impossible until it is done properly. It is better to fail originally than to succeed with limitation. Success is best shared when it is shared with everyone. And lastly, work hard in silence and let your success be your noise. Good morning to the peace loving people of Liberia, wherever you are. This is Grace Williams Joshua, and this is the program Good Morning Liberia. This program comes your way every Monday to Friday and pick up trending and national issues affecting Liberians and a positive one, and bringing you up to speed of where we are and where we ought to be in years to come. Uh, this morning we have few things on our text that we will be discussing, but I would like to go over to Samira who will better elaborate on those things.
Okay, so I would like to say good morning to the peace and loving people of Liberia, and good morning to our Facebook followers. We have people following us via Facebook. I'd like to say good morning from my end, and if you are following us through Facebook, please share our live video and drop a comment. Invite a friend to participate. Invite a friend to be on top of issues. So I would like to say good morning. A good morning to you, Chris. It's nice being here this morning. And it's just a regular thing, like from 7:30 to 8 is trending issues. From 8 to 9, we will get on our first talking point, and that includes the man who killed his woman over cassava leaf. We were talking about that. He killed his woman that the two of them they are living together. They were living together because she's dead already. And he killed her all because of cassava leaf. But we will talk about that. We'll go into that at 8 o'clock. And we will also throw light on uh that is Unity Party complaint that they filed about NEC, the National Elections Commission. We will also throw light on that this morning and we'll talk a little about the current issue because we talked about it yesterday, but it's something that we are saying Liberians, they are saying that they will start to go on to right if people doesn't get their tokens. So these are the things that we'll be talking about this morning for our first segments and for our first segment. And the second segment, we are to expect a guest that will be here to talk a little about the Liberia most beautiful girl. She gonna be here. That's Coriti. Coriti will be here this morning.
Is she the winner or the organizer?
She's the organizer and she's coming with the winner.
Okay.
Yeah, so both of them they will be here this morning to tell us about that. But that will be done from 9 to 10. Yeah. So for now, Grace, we are taking 20 issues. We'll be
Okay.
looking across Liberia, looking at some of these things that have been happening over the past days. We are going to be looking at some of them and just run through it, and we start our talking point for the day. So one of the trendy issues are or is you have the count us out of elections. We saw that yesterday people were in the streets around the military there, the police headquarters. You have group of people there, and they were in the streets saying that they should be counted out of the elections. So let me just bring a gist of that. It says aggrieved supporters Thomas Twe after the Supreme Court disqualified Twe's candidacy. That is where people, the Supreme Court, they disqualify these candidates, and they were out saying that they should count them out of elections. So let me just bring you a gist of this. It says some aggrieved voters in Maserati County District 11 are threatening to boycott the upcoming October 10th polls due to the disqualification of their leading representative candidate Thomas N. Twe at the Supreme Court of Liberia. Last week, the court ordered the National Elections Commission to invalidate Twe's candidacy on the grounds that he was ineligible to contest following ultimacy case filed against his candidate Sia of the new Liberia Party. So yesterday, Liberians took to the street and they were supporters of Thomas. They took to the streets and they said that Liberia or the National Election Commission should count them out of this year's election. But one thing I would like to say to those people who were in the streets yesterday is that the law is the law. You can't violate the law. If you violate the law, then you're going to get penalized for it. So the law is the law. What you can do is go to election and let your candidate, as you said, let him wait for another 6 years. After it, then he can contest. But the fact that they went to the Supreme Court and it was made, the decision was made by the Supreme Court is something that we all should be able to respect and go to the polls peacefully.
And what I have for training issue this morning for Manvec is George, we are re-elections get big endorsement from women in Nima County, especially the Zoget district. That's my district. There's a bound setting Sarah women from Zoget district gathered in Bound City on Sunday, September 4th, 2023, to endorse the re-election bid of President George Weah, citing his unwavering quest to transform the country through development as reason for their decision. So President Weah has been petitioned and endorsement has been carried on in Zuga district. From the women there, you can see the photo of women. This is I'm reading from the front page. I forgot. They say Unity Party fire complaints. I think Samra already did that. They say Elizana Kumi pledged to file complaint with NEC. Elizana Kumi to fix Liberia as he gets Amot support. I think Cummins is making his own way to the presidency slowly because we can see as the crowd is huge everywhere he goes. I don't know if the crowd could make people president in this country turn like this. I don't know. Nah, James Salisa Deba joins the move filed to ensure President we are re-elections. Political party chairperson commit to peaceful elections. So get yourself a copy. I want to do a few advocacy story this morning because we don't look at a human interest story. All we do here is politics, politics. But as a human interest journalist, I think this is the time we start cutting across and bringing you things happening from that side of the country. Advocacy group call for repeal of discriminatory law and to stigmatization against persons living with HIV in key populations. Okay, Senate Transport Committee uncover MTA had knowledge gap and alleged conflict of interest during the hearing. House Joint Committee commenced public hearing on BA Mountains Development Agreement following passage by Senate. That's the few trending issues we have on our deck this morning. I think Tamara had, for this morning, I'm sure that what I read, the first one was President Ria to get votes from the women in Zogia district because they are calling for his re-elections. And the party has filed complaints against the National Election Commission, and we have Alexander Cummings making his own way to the presidency. And there's a gap that's covered by the Senate recently from NTA. So let me go over to Samara to see what she has as training issue this morning. Samara,
Okay,
over to you.
so from my end, I have the climate change induced floods leave hundreds homeless, and that is it has to do with the water issue, wherein you have from across Liberia, you have people living within water. So it says, as the Red Cross pleads for assistance to deliver urgent humanitarian support to victims. Heavy rainfall and devastating flood have affected hundreds of people across the country, upending livelihoods, displacing hundreds from their homes, and hundreds of hectares of farm in rural communities. Communities such as Crew Town in Robertsport City, Grand Cape Mount County, Patawi Rubber Factory, Silver Compound, and Brooklyn Community in Bone County, and others in Limba and Marquette counties have been severely impacted by the floods. So if you look at the picture that I have in my hand here, you will see that a huge amount of water, and it even entered within those or these people houses that we are talking about here, making them homeless. They have no homes right now because the water, you cannot even be able to walk within it. So if you are watching through the Facebook Live, you just take a look at this and see what I'm talking about here. It's something that they are calling all humanitarians to be able to help them because they are homeless as we speak. They don't have any roof over their heads. So humanitarians, if you are listening, if you are there and you got a way to help them, I think you'll be able to help them. I name the counties that they are in presently, or that this thing took place in is Crew Town in Robertsport City, Grand Cape Mount County, Patawi Rubber Factory, Safer Compound, and Brooklyn communities in Bone County. And it also are in Limba and Marquette counties. It's some part of Limba and Marquette County. So if you are out there and you are listening to this radio, and there's a means for you to help them, to be able to help them because they are homeless as we speak. There's no roof over their heads. You saw the photo, their place is flooded. Yeah.
Okay, we just have the newspaper working in our studio this morning. So we would like to look at things making waves in the newspaper this morning on this segment of the program, like on Voice of Liberia 104.1. So Samara, what paper do you have on your text?
Okay, so from my end, I have the front page of the paper, and the first headline here says passport racketeering at foreign ministry.
Okay,
With,
that's all. Is
with
that all on the front page?
at foreign affairs, that's with a question mark. Yeah, they
Okay.
have a question they are asking the Liberian people,
I
and
see
the
something about MTA up
yeah, it says how Sir Joseph snatched the contract from NTA with a question mark. They
there.
are
Okay.
asking how he did that. That's the NTA issue. I think we have been going back and forth with it when it comes to buses being in the streets. And we have been seeing only Sir Joseph buses within the streets. You can even count the amount of buses that NTA have within the streets now. It had been Sir Joseph buses we are seeing. So that is why they are asking us if Sir Joseph snatched the contract from NTA.
And what I have here, I have something from the Coalition for Democratic Change. I'm not going to the paper yet. There's this is a fake news. I don't know how. The chairman of the ruling Coalition for Democratic Change, Mobake Modu, recently cut an opposition spy sent to the CBC function pretending to be an auxiliary members. He raised his hand to show the evidence of what he caught with the person and those folks, most notably for the Unity Party screenshot that part of the video and running around with it in deceitful manner. So the photo going around that Moba Malu were campaigning with a phone in his hand, a button phone with the photo of Ambassador Baka at the back. It's fake because what we see here, we even have audio to it. But we will bring you a gist of that later. He called this person. He was like, we shouldn't beat him. We shouldn't do anything. We should just send him over so the government pay his way and let him leave because we want peace. Because in the video, that's what I heard him saying. Peace should be the order of the day. Okay, so that's what he said. But from my end, for the New Dawn newspaper, they also have the French version inside this paper. On the front page here is that is Anna Kumi's photo with Charlie Bronski. They are posted here, and the first thing I see because it's like they are doing a promo for them. It's fixing Liberia for all Liberians. Okay, that's just a short photo of Alexander Cummings posted on the right side of this paper, the New Dawn newspaper. And I also have on the front page of this paper, making headways, is Cummings attract 100,000 industry in 10,000. Sorry, industry 4. Senate probed MTA over US 21 million. Get yourself a copy and know what is in this paper. At the back page of this paper is something that I just read that is very, very funny. Don't vote for cosmetic development. Don't vote for cosmetic development. This is it. Get yourself a copy and see what this person is trying to say as he warned against electoral violence. If I call the person in, then no need to go into this paper. Okay. Okay. I also see here for the Senate story, you will see the photo of the Senate Pro Tem Abachi, and you also have NTA Boss here on the front page of the New Dawn newspaper. I think I should just give you a glimpse of what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. So I want to go inside this paper. We don't have time, but 8 o'clock we go to our talking point. I see here how to close Africa climate finance gap inside this paper. Closing the clean tech gap is also in this paper. Okay. Samuel, I don't know what you have inside your own paper that's sketching, but I'm still searching here to see what we have here this morning that is sketching.
So President Weah said that they should join hands and push Liberia higher in Grand Bassa County. He urged the Brazilians that they should all join hands and be able to push Liberia higher. And Morba Malu also said he talked about cheap propaganda. Uh, People said that or Morba terms his resignation speculations. So people have been saying that Morba resigned, and people have been saying a whole lot of things about him. How President Weah did not include him on his campaign team, and all sorts of things they have been saying. But then Morba responded to it, and he said that it's cheap propaganda. Yeah, so that's just it. And he also said prom witness testifies in Gloria's court trial. Yeah, Gloria Musu's court issue is something that we have been talking about over the time, and it's still in the Supreme Court hand, and we all look to see that results comes out of this because we have been talking about this since February. This is an happy February, and we have been talking about it. But nevertheless, we are trusting the higher hands to be able to solve this case. Yeah.
Okay. So I also have a LRP preach human resource capacity. So also in the New Dawn newspaper, you get a copy and you see Allen here, presidential candidate Reverend Allen Brown, rally young people for presidency to vote him. So if you're following us via Facebook, drop your comment. The first 10 person to comment will have a prize as usual. As usual, we will not give you the prize here while we live, but after this program, we'll call you up and give you a prize. Okay, so the first 10 person to drop the comments will be walking away with a prize. So I have the Oracle News Daily. Yes, yes, yeah. I have reporting the truth to you. This is the newspaper with the Nini Oracle News Daily. On the front page of this paper, this is volume number one, volume number 071. In this paper, it's sold for 40 Liberian dollars. On the front page, it says Taylor's associate polling screens in election. Wow, I see the photos of former President Charles Gante Taylor here. I see Joseph Boakai, Rizana Cummings, President Weah. I see Nangbe and All the top politicians are on the front page of this paper. Even Musa Hassan Benedict is here. Okay, 70% is traveling with president to the UN fake, press secretary says. So Solokabe has clarified that there's a large document flying Facebook that 70% is traveling with the president to the UN. And Solokabe said this information is fake. Get yourself a copy of this paper. At the back page here, the Oracle News Daily says, put number 18, we are tailors. Wow. And also at the top in the box, it said over 20 Liberian journalists in media training in China. This is sketchy. I saw the light of Amos Kezulu dead. And we have Webster Brown on the front page, Africa, and they are all in China, making our own contribution to this country development. So if you're following us via Facebook, please kindly drop your comments and tell us what you want to say this morning. Samra, do you still have something from the paper?
Nothing much. It just says Congo gets huge endorsement from Nimbaans. So Nimba County is somehow divided because you have Tiawo Kongolo from Nimba, you have Prince Johnson from Nimba, you have Jeremiah from Nimba. You also have President Biatu who has his own people within Nimba County. I think that's the reason they are always, going back and forth with this Nimba issue. And their population there too is large too. That is the reason why you see people trying to go to Nimba and be able to get more votes from there. Yeah. So
And I have in the paper, yeah, this morning, I'm still reading from the Oracle News Daily. I have how much does Africa contribute to global carbon emission? Get yourself a copy. It says civil society groups on passage of BA19 agreement. I see the photos of BA19 company, the logo actually here inside this paper. Okay, get yourself a copy. And also in the editorial, I have how to fight drugs. About attempt to legislate abortion right in Liberia. I think I like this one. I like this one. I like this one because I've been pushing the fact that that's our public health bill need a revision before it is passed. It need a correct revision. They said late last month, August 2023, member of the 54 Liberia legislatures of the Republic of Liberia were requested to return to the Capitol building to carry out some legislative function before the conduct of the March 20 October 2023 legislative and presidential election. Among the different bills to be considered during this emergency sitting include, but not limited to, the bill entitled the Public Health Bill. The bill contained the issue of legislating abortion rights in Liberia. In the wake of the ongoing emergency legislative deliberation, member of the member of the Citizen Gold, a Catholic activist organization, rallied signature to stop lawmakers in Liberia from legalizing abortion in West African country. So it's not only abortion capture there, we have 30 harmful provision that's captured within that bill that we not seeing. So I'm in line, I'm in support of our country not passing the public health bill. That's my own stand as a journalist. Because,
okay.
yeah, if this bill is passed, I will not be serving in my capacity as a journalist, but instead, I'm a mother. A mother seek first to protect her children from people that want to destroy them. So I know abortion is not something I want my daughter to do. I know being a lesbian is not something I want my daughter to openly engage into. I don't want my son getting married to his friend man. So I stand against this bill. That's what I have on the paper, Samara. Over to you.
Okay, so it's 7:59 already. We have just one more minute to go for our first topic for the day. But just before that, I would like to throw light on the incident I was talking about in some of these counties, like Neba County or Margibi County, Crankip Mount County. And yeah, I'm seeing that over 585 residents homeless in Cape Mount County over the same flood I was talking about. So the numbers is very large. It's large, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's something that people should be able to look at and be able to help these people because they don't have homes right now and their houses are flooded. Yeah, it's something that we should look at. And it also says carbon coupe. Yeah, we talked about carbon coupe here. The coupe within carbon is still going on. Yeah. And that is why we are talking about peace, or we always talk about peace on this radio. So if you are following us via Facebook, we ask that you share this live video and drop your comment. And your comments will be read out at the end of this discussion or before the end of this discussion. Yeah, so that's just it, Chris. It's 8 o'clock already. I think we can take our first talking point for the day.
Yeah, also we should include in our first talking point this audio from Moba Molu. When it comes to the fact that people are speculating that the photo he took with a Unity Party, with a photo of Ambassador Boyka at the back of his phone, we can squeeze that one in our second talking point as well.
But the question is, Chris, you actually saw the photo at the back of his phone?
The phone he's holding
Mm.
is not his phone. That's the clarity I want us to
It's
provide for
not
the
his
public.
phone. Whose
Yeah,
phone is it?
they when they went to his house,
Mhm,
there was a guy that disguised himself as a lorry hair.
mhm.
Went there, but instead he was a legal supporter. I would say legal because in his whole DNA and Unity Party, he was a
Okay, okay.
real supporter of Joseph Boaka. So the phone he was holding, there was a photo of Joseph Boaka on the back.
So how he got the guy phone?
So he was talking to the guy that why will you do this? Why are you coming to CDC angle that you coming here to CDC program and you bring a Unity Party phone with you? Okay, you see the guy is
Was
actually
it at the party headquarters?
no at Molu House.
They had a secret meeting there or what?
No, they send for the auxiliary here, so the audio will better talk and explain itself.
Oh,
I
okay.
have the audio here. I don't know if I should play it now.
Yeah, you can play the audio now.
Okay.
It's something I have too much questions. Okay.
So I
Okay.
really
Now
like
I
I
understand.
like the way Molu spoke in this audio, even though sometimes he hit him back up. Yeah, sometimes.
Mm.
But he spoke like a perfect gentleman that is controlling tons of Liberian across this country.
That is how you should be speaking.
Yeah, because if they have beaten this young man or maybe touched him or done anything to him, it will be a very bad image on the citizen. And go, this is what we want in this country. This is what we sit here. This is what we preach.
But to be real, is just what was to be done. Because if you see a person with another person's party sticker on their phone, probably that person is for that party. And you know, it's political area, these people they are skinny around. It's why I'm always studying the Liberian people that the amount of crowd you put up to determine your votes. It doesn't because I might be for a United Party and I go for CDC, all of CDC or events. At the end of the day, people will feel that I'm a sedition. They are going to vote United Party. Even some of these people who are in government, some of them, they are United Party partisans. They will vote United Party today or tomorrow. Some other malu, that was just a rightful way to behave. If you see a person with a sticker behind their phone and is in opposition, right? You'll be able to tell them walk freely and go. I don't know whether why Grace is saying that if you people well, if some people are to Chomoy and beat him, like if that's
Excuse me,
supposed to be that.
I'm entitled to my own opinion. This country is marked with violence. This country has been marked with violence over the years.
So
So
Mwaba Malu,
if this issue were not handled properly, and you see this young man in the gallery and people discover that he's from Unity, we have seen on a case where United Position just in the street, they were parading, waiting for President. We are at an intersection, and United Party people jump on them and and they cut on people ear. We are seeing in Makate or young man and his friend just on normal conversation, pick up knife and stab his friend to death for a political party, which is not right. So if this young man in this huge gathering was now caught by the party chairman, and people thought that this man have his right and tell the people that nobody you want him, nobody should insult him, nobody should assault him. You should allow him to go free. Let him live free day.
but
So
that is why he was to do is my point. Mwaba
even
Malu,
if it is
Mwaba
your point,
Malu,
also my point that he did well, that he was able to take this man at the time and did what he did. If people were from the other uncle could jump on him and do anything to him.
my
Yeah.
point here is that Mwaba Malu was present when he saw this man and called him up. So my own take here is that Mwaba Malu not supposed to be there, and then you see people jumping on that man to beat him.
What I'm saying is just almost at the same as what you say. If Maluba Malu has not spoke the way he spoke, there are people that are so anxious for power in this political system that they see black as white, that they see white as black, that they changing things around. So I know Maluba Malu sometimes he can be quiet and sometimes he can be very aggressive. But this situation, the way he will come, for me, turns up to you because all Liberians, like you said, all Liberians are entitled to their opinion. All Liberians
Mm.
are entitled to their right. All Liberians are entitled to who they will vote for. And I also advise that, like I always tell all partisans, if you are a United person, please don't go to where CDCs are having a rally. Please don't go there because you think we are safer, but we are not. So with our democracy is still growing. So I'm encouraging you, if you're from CDC, stay away from Unity Party rallies, especially when you have identity of your party with you. The way other people will address issue, it will be different. The way other people will take it will be different. So to avoid all of these things, if you are not having a rally here, don't go there if you are not supporting that person. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I beg you. Because what is important is maintaining our peace. That's my only advice to you. It has always been my advice.
Okay, so it was part of our first talking point for the day. So I think it's about time that we go over to the man who killed his girlfriend over cassava leaf. I was told that from a reliable source that it happened in Johnsonville, right, Chris?
Yeah, let's see what the
Yeah,
press
let's
release
see
have.
what it says. I can take it right.
Yeah,
It
go ahead.
says man fatally assaults girlfriend over disagreement about cassava leaf. In a shocking and tragic incident, a man allegedly killed his girlfriend after a dispute over a cassava leaf soup. According to the Women Voices newspaper, the suspect, identified as Samuel 49-year-old, reportedly became enraged because he did not like the soup prepared by his partner. According to reports, suspect Samuel, late Saturday, September 2nd, 2023, mercilessly murdered his 40-year-old partner in person of Sarah Y. Morris after a reported death threat earlier that same day because she cooked cassava leaf soup knowing that he didn't like it. Interesting. And it's somebody that they are quoting and it says, I saw the man with the cutlass in his hands. He had a bag. Then I asked Samuel what happened. I said it was the children that called me. What happened? He said, Oma, my daughter know that I can't eat cassava leaf. Then she go cook cassava leaf. She can't respect me. The victim's mother explained. His mother explained this. The victim was unmercifully chopped by her partner Samuel Potty on her head, neck, and other parts of her body. At the s- at their same at their Potty Hill residence in Crossville, Morrado County. As established by the victim's mother, Musu Cross, and another family sources, the victim's mother escorted her daughter late that night to attend to nature, but surprisingly got engaged by the mother, who chopped her several times. I only heard her shouting, Mama, I'm dying. So I went outside and saw him holding the cutlass over her. So I ran to him and held the cutlass. We fought over the cutlass and then he left it and walked out of the yard. The victim mothers. Mamusu Cross narrated that the entire confrontation began earlier that day when she was informed by the victim that her partner destroyed all of her business material because she cooked cassava leaf and he didn't like it. This is from the Women Voices. So that is it. If you are watching via Facebook, you will also see this is what I'm talking about here. If you are watching, you will see a photo of the man who killed his girlfriend, 40-year-old girlfriend, 49-year-old man over Kasawani Rift.
It may sound funny, but
Yeah.
this country is turning to something else. The reason I decided because people was like, why will you talk about this? I'm talking about it because we are witnessing so many violence in this country these days. Every day you turn on your Facebook, you see people die in cold blood. And some of the reasons are just irrelevant. So, like I always tell people here, if we sit in this country and think that the war has no effect on this country, I tell you, you are lying. The 49-year-old man existed during the war. These are the issues we talk about. This man were alive when the war took place. So it's not surprising to him to see a woman belly open. Because we have calibers of people around here that kill people in the war and they still holding position. And every day people see that nothing is happening to them. So perpetrators are taking people that have that mindset are taking classes and chopping people to death. Look at the whole scenario. I'm married. I don't know other if you are. Then your husband or wife, because you bought bread and you fry the egg well. So your wife should take knife and stab you to death. That's what like when people are saying these days. Because this man that did this killing, I still can't imagine. He went as far as destroying the woman market. He satisfied him. The woman went out to use the bathroom, then you chop off. I just look at the picture this morning, I just feel bad. This is pure wickedness. This is pure wickedness. If we don't start condemning these people and telling them every day that these things they are doing are bad on the radio, they will continue doing it. Not because you are in a civil war, so that means you must kill people anyhow. Go ahead, Sammy. I just wanted to say that.
Mm. So I was like looking at you for you to just get through before I come in.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Because the angle where I'm taking it from is the lady is not even his wife. From the reading from the paper here, we saw girlfriend of 49-year-old man. It's none of my business though. You are living with a 40-year-old woman that you ain't even married yet, according to the paper. Yeah, let me just put it at that. According to them, according to the information, you are not married. It's your girlfriend of 49-year-old man. Let's bring it back to marriage because you two are living together and we people spend, over years together. Maybe the dowry payment was done and everything. Or I thought marriage supposed to be something that you be happy in. If you don't like cassava leaf, and your wife cooks cassava leaf, is there something for you to bring cutlass and chop her as if to say she's an animal? You don't like cassava leaf, you keep it when your wife cook cassava leaf. Oh, baby, you know that I don't like this soup, all right, but let me find bread, any other thing to eat. I think I don't like this soup. Don't cook this soup again. If even you told her that you don't like this food and she have been cooking it, like it's just mutual understanding. When you come home and you eat the food you don't eat, look at what you don't you are done now. You cause problem for yourself. You will go to jail. After this whole thing is settled, like to go through the court and everything, you will go to jail because of this. Because it was your mother and her mother-in-law explanation that is in this or this paper that we just read. You and your wife living together happily. You people got children. You are 49 years of age. You go into your 50s. This lady is 40 years old. You people have been living together for a very long period of time. What really gets into your head that you will go about and murder somebody because they cook cassava leaf breast and you don't like cassava leaf breast? Some of these things people take it to be a witch hunting because normal human being, you can look at your friend human being, tap them as if to say they are animals. You don't do that. What kind of country are we living in? We are not safe, even with our partners. We are not safe with our partners
She will not even believe
because
that her husband would take
yes,
matches and
because
chop
this
her.
man that I have been living with, for an example, for over 10 good years, we have been staying together. I expect him to know me and myself too. I should know him better. And I will not expect somebody that I've lived with over the period of time we have kids together to even murder me.
In corporate for cassava leaf.
So this is just an example out there to children out there, to teenagers out there, to people who are in the 20s out there that you don't even trust your own boyfriend. Because if this woman had lived with this man over 100 or not 100, but over 10, 15 years, and at the end of the day, he murdered her because he said that she knows that he doesn't like cold rice, not cold rice, but cassava leaf rice. And she cooked it. So
The
by the
thing
say you
people,
took
you can't eat
cutlass for
cassava,
her,
you can't go on the rent
you bad
cassava
bread.
leaf. Once you kill the person, I think that may have different motive. Let's be realistic here.
And I think that that house that she have been in, I think there have been so many assaults that have been going on there.
But the man destroy
Because if
all her
if
basket
if,
in
if
her.
it reaches to the point that you can pick up cutlass to kill this person, it means that that lady have been going through some things in that house.
And one thing I want the public to understand this morning is when I sit here, I tell you that we need psychosocial counseling. People say, Grace, you're talking war day. Now, I'm not Joseph for war in the country. Now, you can't call about George Pole. Everybody for war so that back on be back on. Adam and Tenso were here this last time. We tell you reparation. If you don't come up, that people that experienced the war are still traumatized. This army then was not insufficient. These people need psychosocial counseling. You think all these killings in our society, like for instance, somebody say for dry meat, they say the last time they killed a wife in Bon County. Different killings going
Taking
around.
people's lives over little
Because
or nothing.
during the war, they witness somebody will just walk up to you and say that woman pregnant, she carrying ball. No, she carrying gas, she carrying ball. You open the stomach and let's see what inside. That mindset still there. Because if you open a woman's stomach now, things settle for almost how many years? 20 years of peace. And there have been nothing done to perpetrators of war crime. And then will say, yeah, instead so person open somebody's stomach doing a war, what thing they do to him? You do anything to him. I say I can chop my own for Kasari Kobe.
Hmm.
Nobody will do anything to me. So unless people that commit atrocity in this country, people that commit crimes in this country, unless they pay for these crimes, we will continue to remain subjected to evil people that will just wake up in the morning and do anything. For instance, they will carry that man like I witnessed one case from my back. They said the man got jealous. He had a wife, the other wife in Lima County. But he came over and took another wife. They said all the jealousy. He left the woman in the house and put the house on fire.
Hmm.
They got burned to death.
Hmm.
The only call her blessed before she could die. She told her mother, if I'm dying today, this is the person that killed me. The other one they chop her to death for dry meat. The other one they chop her in the cassava pot because the men say the woman will get pussy. If we just documenting the mysterious murders in this country, you will get a fair. At least in other countries, they kill you because maybe you're selling drugs. They kill you because people are just, their mind just fixed on killing. But this country, because there is no psychosocial counseling, there has not been enough counseling for us since the war. Men that witnessed the war are still subjected to carrying on evil. Even those that fight the war, they are still among us, and we have not counseled them. So they feel killing is okay. So why will a decent man not living with a woman, sleeping with her, children with her, mother-in-law, everybody in the house? Go, I follow guy the interview. The guy said he went to the market and shopping alcohol.
mm.
Like premeditated murder. And he just get on he shopping the collar, put it in the bag. That the woman asked, "What you going to do with collar?" Then he say, "Yo, don't know. That I can't eat cassava, but today he was. Can you imagine?" He thought about it, how he would do it. If you just see the woman body, you will feel bad.
Took cutlass and murder somebody, chop him. As if to say you are cutting an animal, as if to say you are butchering meat.
And
Your wife, somebody that you people are lived together, somebody that you are lying with.
there's
You
even
get a guts to kill them. Then what about people out there? People that you don't even know from anywhere. When they tempt you in the street, you will just chop them anyhow.
there's a photo here. Why make me to leave? People can ask me why I left where I was living previously. This young girl, can you imagine? 6 years old girl. Her mother say her just go right here to Jalo, buy me pimples for your little brother. Nothing happened in Nima United. For the lady to walk and come back, somebody catch her or they kept her, they put a photo in my phone.
Mm,
The person raped that child, remove her womb, chopstick, and get her mysteriously. Can you imagine? I can't even imagine. And they brought the body right to our house and put the body down because her
mm,
mom was staying closer to us.
mm.
I can never forget that trauma. Her 6-year-old daughter, they keep the body there. She loves Saturday, they brought the body Sunday morning and they drop it there. After the woman has searched for her daughter, they kill that girl in cold blood. Liberians, our minds, where are we learning this wickedness from? Where are we learning this wickedness from? Who gave you all the privilege to do such an evil to people? Why are we this wicked? When will this country change? We fought wars in this country, we kill each other. Now, even killing human beings supposed to be a problem. Oh, no, no, no. It's not a problem. Tamara, it's not a problem. Oh. Just wrong somebody closer to you and see that reaction first. Killing you ain't nothing for them.
Hmm. That is it. That's it. I feel so terrible this morning about that news. It's something that we all should be able to put our hands together and go against it and look up to the higher authority for them to be able to handle this issue because it's something that we shouldn't be proud of. It's something that we should condemn. It's something that the higher authority should prosecute him after they are done with this case. Because how can you look at your wife and then you murder her
In cold blood.
because she cooked cassava
Cassava
leaf
leaf.
soup? Just imagine the kind of trauma that lady was going through in that house. If she can get murdered over a cassava leaf soup, then imagine when he comes home and she doesn't clean the house, who knows? He will beat her unmercifully because for her to reach to the point where he
I'll
will
kill
chop
her
her
for
with
cassava leaf
collars
problem.
because of cassava leaf rest, meaning she been taking a lot of unmerciful beating within her house.
And Samara, oh, I just to agree with you with that.
Hmm.
Because if
No.
women can walk out of abusive marriages, this is the time. You see, sometimes when we come here, we're talking about politics, you will see nobody won't come here, nobody will say anything. Because most of us are faced with domestic violence in our home. We are faced with abuses and we sitting down there, we don't want to move from there. Don't move from there, stay in an abusive marriage. One day they will pack your body and carry to your people. Jana or man finish taking
And
her
you
body.
know, and you know the very nasty and disgraceful part about it, marriage is a beautiful thing. Everybody, what we are on earth for as a man, as a woman, is to get married and have family, get your kids, and you all live happily. those who coming from that background, who you saw your parents to come up together. I know about those who want to live for woman forever, woman will be together forever. I know about that one. But what I'm talking about is for you as a lady to get your husband and get married, and you will be able to have your kids and live happily. That is why I think that is what every woman wish for. Hmm? That is why we want to be successful for, right? I don't know as to if you wish for another thing.
No,
For me.
if for me, they still are rich now, right now in this
So
country. If woman who married a friend, woman, they let you, they just come and agree, they say, all right. So who am I to say no? Our country, no,
the
no,
senator
anything possible,
the
ma.
senator has not agreed, so let's leave it. So just like that,
Anything
it's
possible.
something that we always see. But most often, people can say that when you are married, the Bible even talks about it that if you are married, you don't get a divorce till your husband is dead, and
Mm-hmm.
then you can remarry, right? But at times, you get married to the wrong person,
But the law say different thing. The law
to
say
the
different
wrong
thing.
person. Just I can always tell people, Liberia, you know how Liberia, everybody just try on two left foot of slipper. I try on the other one. We in a dark room. The place is very dark. There's no light. I try on the other slipper. When I take your, I take my phone, I put it in the other one. I try the two slipper in between left. I take it with the how relationships and marriages going like in this country now. Because most people who are who are getting married, I mean, they are getting divorced. You know why? And like whenever I see a person going to the court or they tell the husband that they want to be on separation for a period of time, I just don't sit and just castigate them. I just don't sit and talk. Most often, I tell people if you see this lady, she has spent like 20 years with her husband. They have lived together, or maybe 2 to 3 years, and she's saying that they should go their separate ways for some time, and, so they can be able to figure out things and come back together. I just don't sit and say, oh, she won't be in her good home. She just won't be out of the home. You know why? Because you don't know what that person is going
The
through
abusive
inside there.
marriages too much around here.
And the one that can
Yeah.
kill people is wherein you feel that you are within the church, so you don't want to get a divorce. You want to be in it, and every day is killing you slowly because you are thinking what people will
Still not
say
in relation to what
if
people will say.
if Nigeria happen. It was it was in Nigeria who the lady there.
Yeah.
She was in it, people talking, oh, stay there. And my main point here is your children that you bear as a lady. If you stay within that home, you stay within that home and that man abuse you till you die. Your children
They will
that you have,
suffer.
they will suffer. Because when that man brings another lady within that home, you don't know how that person will treat your children. At the end of the day, your children might go on the streets. So if you are within a home and you are being abused by your man, and you people have talked it over and over and over, you are not seeing the way forward. We are not saying that if it happened one time, you should say, oh, I don't want a marriage, right? You call people will talk in it, pastors, they will talk. Older people, they will talk in it. And you are not seeing there's no changes. And you going on and on and on. There's no changes. This man, he's carrying on the same habit. People have talked to him over the period of time, my sister, my brother, for the sake
Don't
of
run
your
for your life.
children,
Say that.
for the sake of your life. If you really value your life, you won't leave that in die. The sake of your children. These children, they got future. If you leave inside and die, pressure kill you. Not this pressure ain't kill you old people. Pressure even to the young
Now
people.
the young people, okay.
The pressure kill you. At the end of the day, your children will be in the house. That man will get married. Oh. He will just 2 to 3 months, he get over you. And you will get another woman. And that woman will come in the house and start to raise your children. If that woman bear kids for that man, or she bring her kids from outside, she's not going to treat her kids like the way she will treat your kids.
And the whole funny part about the whole thing, we see nothing wrong with abusive relationship with the women. We sit in our abusive relationship waiting waiting patiently for one day for that man to change. If you're walking into that marriage, you know fully well that that man is not correct from the start. He will never be correct in front.
You can ever change the man. The man can change because he loves you.
And the
You
fact
can't
here
change the
is,
man.
don't think that because the Bible say until death do us part. So if the person abusing you, you can't go to police, you can't go to gender ministry and tell them say, okay, I'm done with this marriage. See how that woman died mysteriously and how many women are dying around here every single day. If you wake up, you just pay attention to the social media. Men are in the habit of killing their wives. They were only once in a while they chop all her husband something.
Yeah, and they will start being persecuted for that.
But most men are the one killing their wives. So if you're in a relationship, abusive relationship, even you not get food to eat, your life is important.
Mm-hmm.
Take a stand today.
Your children
Speak
life.
to somebody. Look for some other organizations around here. Tell them what you're going through and work out of that marriage. The earlier the better for you because if you don't do tomorrow, you will your spirit you can I don't know if ghosts can regret, but you will regret because you will die mysteriously and there'll be nobody that man will go to jail for some time. Or parole will come, something will come, one day they will free him. Or even if he die, they catch him, they know that you die, and they know that he killed you. There's still another issue attached to it. So if you're out there, you are facing or domestic violence, SEA, sexual exploitation and abuse. It could be in your church, it could be at work, it could be at home, anywhere you find yourself. That people are abusing you because of anything. This is the time you speak up. This is the time you get on your feet and get out there and make yourself important. Because if you don't do it, your WhatsApp number, please. If you don't do it, you will be subjected. You will be subjected to the fact that all of us will have to deal with it tomorrow.
Mm.
So we opening a phone line. If you are following us from our online radio, call us on for WhatsApp. Call us on 070 for our WhatsApp number. If you follow us on our online radio for our WhatsApp number, call us on 0880 That is our WhatsApp number. Or our local line. We're not opening the local line. You're calling your with phone. Call us on 0770 907 907 or 0880 907 907. Now we're
Okay,
taking
so
calls.
I would like to say, let's take that one first. Good morning.
Samuel Grace, good morning.
Good morning, Grandma. Your name is what the channel from?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to finish.
For the problem, my name is Doma William, and I joined our people very resident.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
Let me say thanks to you for the discussion this morning. You know, Samura, that guy, I don't really know Samura.
Mm.
I don't really know what the very claim into some human being said. I don't really know.
Mhm.
Your well worked shower. If you don't want to eat a kitchen, why you trying to get another food to eat? Samura, as someone that really I don't like hard rest. Like you cook the food and rest. I don't like it. Sometimes when I can't, if my wife let me say she put hard rest, maybe I do. Maybe I go have my tea, I put my spaghetti, or I get other food to eat. But then people I keep up with my wife put hard rest, and I say, oh, so they don't be the issue of us. No all for question, no. They can't work that with my brother. And they're not talking point. You see, that one I wrote online. That brother who came without the packet sticker on his phone. President, they are in the CDC mail going to carry sticker that we have to your ear going to be caught or going to beat him massively. Seriously. But we were put to them now, we judicial or CDC or president, we are there. Anything he tells us to do is what we do. Because we are always equally speak of peace, and that's why we judicial, and we who are innocent and we who are following him, we will always be peaceful for peace. Even my in-law is for UPN. And then I am aware of my family member, we are judicial. But we discuss the issue, and then I try to convince them, and he is trying to convince me that how politics go, but not to take the violence step.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mama. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where do you join us from?
This is Boya Kaka from TSO.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I think I'm more of a topic on the discussion this morning. Yeah, the problem of having a country that also when we kill the case of the problem there. Everybody kill it, who kill you. This how did I think? That's not me. I don't go put you can't do. That's my own. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put it out there. You can't have no game. Yeah, we kill that.
That's your opinion. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. You are preaching. You have to call back. Your line is very bad. Good voice on the line at the same time.
But let me tell you something. If you are pleased, I think you are pleased. So when at any time to do something to somebody, you think that you must
Your line is very bad. Leave a message.
Good morning.
Hi, Mama. How are you?
Hi, your name and where you calling from?
My name is Ivera Bogle. Maybe I'm calling from Piano.
Go ahead, ma.
Mama, let me have talking. Some of us, we the women, we can focus on nothing love. And the Lord can carry all, to lead us in a direction. I was thinking when I made it to me, contract there, I like them, me every day. Hell, if I let in the name of we have each other, I can't do it. But Papa can say, when you see that thing, can you not pay an extra when you die free. She died free. Because I know she saw those people.
You.
She not dead. You see that dead was our happy. When they were not a woman, even with the food and soup, it's satisfying. Mama, I want other food. That woman was in the one. Yes, we the black, we not a minute. We cannot watch it here on a minute. So we can go the extra mile. I was not going to be the fault. So you got to take a life. We sorry for dying, boy.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name and where do you join us from?
Yeah, I'm Mustafa H. Reporting from Under Ouro.
Go ahead, Sherry.
According to what your platform this morning concerning about Katie, this all the thing is happening because our government is not taking action on this. That was consequences.
So what the government should do?
If somebody can somebody child, and someone will not that is you see the point you want to put your together. What will happen now? You working to kill the person. What's wrong? Then when it happens, if the person kill the person in jail, somebody will go and start for the person. In top of that, you can't pay and go free. I saw that one there. Top of K nephew by killing. He kills also somebody. And one woman grave. I was very he killed a woman on the street he said that they hang him. They don't see go on. You see they killing it was finished.
Okay, thank you. Yes, that's the time.
Good morning. Okay. Good morning, your name and where you calling from?
I'm Benjamin with Africa.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just made up to go. I mean, yes, you're not leaving. Well, all this thing happening, everybody get a way to happening that I got there behind us for the thing to come up to 60. Now, may all the things be real. But if I can't do a thing to go, a lot of work for me there. So, you have to be every one for you. Last to make it a lot of
when we not talk about it, nobody will know it's wrong, my brother. So we have to talk. All of us have to talk, okay?
It's good to talk about it. I think to get idea for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good morning. Please, you are very low. Good morning.
Morning.
Okay. Good morning, your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, Minister. My name is Spirit. I'm calling from Carisburg.
Go ahead, David.
Yes, thank you this morning. Let me have a talking point this morning on a discussion. You know, we Liberian and we the men these days, we have
very, very bad to our women. Very, very bad. How much it would take you, how many times it would take you to walk on the road and get food to eat or buy something to get to eat? Then you kill your wife instantly. Instantly, we are waiting hard. You really think your God said, "Oh, but you said to really give you that." Maybe it is what we're putting on fast, and it's got a king.
Thank
Because
you.
not to say, I really listen when I was saying my career. Even when she was 10 years and came up from there. And they didn't learn her lesson from there. As a man, I want to learn 49 years old man. Just look at the age he and look at the age he came up instantly. We are not reaching just for
Very,
Qatar
very
this
sad.
business.
Very, very sad.
Just for Qatar business, you kill the instant just for Qatar business. We go to the next point. I only usher all the division. I'm taking them. I take what to break me. When it is peaceful as they go on the campaign. No violence, no noise, no fighting. I only advise all the division. That is be peaceful until October 10th.
Thank you.
Please, my solution. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you. You too. Good morning. Okay, we lost that person. Okay, let's pick this one. Good morning.
Good morning, oh, Pastor. How are you doing there?
My sister, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good, Mama. Thank God for life.
How to
And wait one
community?
another day. Yeah.
How to
My brother,
community?
okay. I want to say, human right in this country, and very happy for Nigeria. The human right for brief for America, all the three here. Which is coming from like, I'm calling for character. You know, I was thinking of telling that, or telling, if your child say your child say. When you just say, then in case somebody child, in the need, the sooner day, for one reason, why it's happening in our country. When you get so much before the last killing there, you see someone there that was small. Someone you kill, someone will kill you. And he is self-precedent. When you want to run for dinner, you don't do what you want to run for your country. So
And
that's
then I want book us debate. Thank you, mommy.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we are still taking calls this morning. Call us and make your point. Samara, I think you have a call on your line.
Yes, good morning.
I don't know where the journalist from.
Yeah, I'm calling you from Trevor. I have an issue, personal issue, yes, and I would love to have personal number. I can discuss it with you people, find you people and discuss it.
Call us on the WhatsApp number I announce. I will announce the WhatsApp number again, okay?
Just call the number, I make that the number, please.
Okay, 0880
080
69
69
88
88
40.
40.
Call us after this program on WhatsApp or on the landline desktop, okay?
Okay, man. Thank you.
Bye-bye. So we are still taking calls on WhatsApp. Call us on 0880 for WhatsApp. Okay, that's for WhatsApp. If you don't call us on that number for WhatsApp, you call us on the phone itself, we will not pick you.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sister.
Good morning. Your name and where do you journalist
I'm an I'm to 9th Street.
from? Boy.
You see, my sister in this country, we love wicked people in this country.
Mm.
That's the problem we got in this country. Wicked people that want we love. I think you can see it in the election here. People that did bad things in this country we love them. And people cannot talk about trouble. Trouble to action in this country, serious action in this country. People where I visit.
Mm.
Then you saw a people who say, I condemn. Just get a room. Just get a room when you see you have other things. People will take a put their hair on the street. No action. Then they say, I condemn. See, that action should be taken. That's the only way we'll be able to this country, my sister. But we love wicked people seeing this country and with a view. Thanks.
Thank you.
That's your point, okay?
So, we would like to say good morning to the people in Markipi County. That's from Kakata City, another branch there. We are really there from the Voice of Liberia in Markipi County. That is 89.7. We'd like to say good morning to my Gibeons and Thanks for joining this program. Good morning, Liberia, on Voice of Liberia, on Capital Papas, Monrovia, Liberia. So keep putting in your calls on 0770 907 907 0880 907 907 and be a part of this discussion. We are having this discussion on a man who allegedly killed his wife because of cassava leaf
Good
rice.
morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Bian calling. I'm calling from Brazil, District 17.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, last fellow that did our stuff. You see, so cook kasali, you don't eat the kasali. How long it will take you for you to go on the road to go buy like bread and eat it unexpectedly? Instead, you're going to take innocent person life away. If you want to put you to jail, maybe anytime you reach, they go free you. You come out other than you time, but you 3 months, oh, that cure, go free. Now, they come from other in. So, I mean, the best thing, my advice to the family, they put you on fire, they came into.
By against our constitution to kill.
Ah,
He said,
Go
good
ahead.
morning.
Continue.
Good morning. Your name and where do you join us from?
This is Edmond Carr. We don't have a seat, the re-election president. We are calling from tomorrow.
Edmond, go ahead.
Okay, to the moral issue first, those are for place in a position will be responsible if their boss man is responsible. Because Molu is fully aware that the president is always warning them, even on the campaign tour, that it is necessary that we defeat. So if you go against that, you know what happens. So even if you want to add the other way around, you will see all what your boss is telling you every day to do. Now to this issue. That thing, there is no way around it. Evil is seductive. And it has no place. It has no place on earth. Okay? And, while we are condemning this action, our sons, our mothers, they're supposed to look around and observe their partner action towards them. Because they didn't just start today. They didn't just start where each other get up. In fact, that girl, the thing is that he has committed miracle and he has been played in jail before and another fight star. So if you see this guy perpetually beating you, perpetually harassing you, there is no need that the family allow that individual to be around you because this is the place where you end up.
But you have your own decision to make. The family will not choose men for you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If the family cannot say you who are doing the thing, you should be able to speak up because at the end analysis, you're the one who will go through the kind of thing because for men, I noticed for them, they abuse their wife. Everything they do as good as a child, that living with them, they need or chest or everything they do. A partner, you're working together and eating together. Where there is any misunderstanding, you have a little understanding. You're not supposed to go out there. You can go say, oh, what I want party, you can put them on red and eat it. Say you made me mistake today. Simple. And it's going to lead you to go chat somebody out and then you be locked up. You'll be placed into jail for your life. We just sorry for
Thank
that
you.
and we pray that men will take you from that
Thank you.
and start acting in you.
Thank you. Good morning.
good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
I'm William Bian calling from Brazil, District 17.
William, now you're the one supposed to talk your issue for your friend like killing baby. Too much in this country.
Oh, like that.
The men like killing in this country. Go ahead. So all of you men, you have to talk to each other.
No, one of the issue I want to go on with is about the Palestinians are trying to harm each other. You see, we are one. We don't know where will we meet each other tomorrow.
Of course.
And it's just a politics or we're just talking about bringing one person into power. But why would you go against your friend because you see me, I'm moving with CDC speaker or UP speaker on my phone and you try to harm me because I'm a CDC, I'm a citizen or I'm a UP party member. We the Liberians, we need to put ourselves together and think about tomorrow because tomorrow is the great thing. We don't know how to do it fast, but tomorrow is coming. So I just want to say to the Liberians, they have to really put themselves together to stop what they are doing to each other.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Money, I'm calling from George Street.
Aaron, good morning.
Money, I'm calling from George Street.
I said good morning. How are you?
I'm okay, I yourself.
Fine, go ahead.
You see what the problem is?
It is too much. It's becoming unbecoming. The woman cook a salary for you. For the different they get so many other options. Don't different things. But no, you have to go and get the police. Coming yesterday, I'm gonna let you or you know something that you said no. That's a different thing. Thank you.
What did you just say? I just caught myself. Like,
Good
seriously?
morning.
There's no one in life. You heard what you said, Samra?
I heard it. You find everything. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yanima, where do you join us from?
My name is Jenna Dena. I'm calling from Power Company.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I want to know your WhatsApp number, please. I want to talk with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to speak on the national issue, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's this was in George Partner.
Go ahead, John.
Now calling for from Flower Town.
Mhm.
My sister, I think this information is very, very starting. And to actually put the issue, first we need that thing to be, a conversation that the party chairman have with some few supervisors, guys, which that the other guys, back of the phone, that was a figure from the other, party. And I think people should actually come out to praise the women. It's like when you look into the grass force, that the people who are author of that grass force are choking right at the grass force. But if you use, you cannot, continue to behave because you want to claim the power to create trouble for the people that are in the grass force. But anyway, and I think the time is already reached, so I think the other people just try to go to heart and then all go to the pool. Well, on the starting, news are coming out because somebody got the woman for Kasari, my brother, and to me just say Kasari is one of my good best soup. Like if anybody, my sister or my mother or whosoever will cook Kasari for me to eat, I will come and eat. But you cannot get dressed because you're a woman for cancer, then you actually go on the restaurant to kill the woman. If you beat the woman, then fine. But to go far, I like how, defeat to kill your wife, are you just kidding me? But I think some of the things is actually happening because the security, situation of the
Thank
country,
you.
and we are
Thank you.
waiting for recruitment. If the recruitment go on,
Thank
most
you.
of it in our administration and go for the second term, I think them will be very, very good at most.
Thank you.
Yes, that's your time. Good morning. Good
Yeah,
morning.
how you doing?
We are okay. Yanima, where do
My
you join
name
us
is Rutuka. I'm coming from district. I'm calling from district 17.
from?
And you Jerusalem. You see,
Okay.
my sister, anything on this one here, it can stop someone.
Mm-hmm.
Man will love you when he ready to be you. He will not put you in room. You see, any man put you in room and lock you up to be you the first time. When you move in there, you never go there. Because one day, the taxi will kill you. Anything that starts spiritually, it can first start physically. And we can compromise it. The brother that you love, when you go business, that man was doing it not so much, was taking it to be joke.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what can cause you utter? Man, what can cause you, can be you utter? You continue with that man, one day the person will kill you. So my advice to we women, we got to be careful. Because human had a deeper like the ocean. You will never see it except it. You see it on expecting it. So be careful. Any man can be you and utter, cause you utter, and put you rule and lock you up. You will know one day the person will take your life away. Find solution, walk away. Don't want for property, don't want for children. So we these days women, we got to be careful. We got to be prayerful for the time is the world is very wicked. Let our women just listen to it.
Thank you.
Don't say that the
Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, Yanima. Where do you join us from? You are very low.
very moral case that it's a different way I think it's of now. I see as a business says, the moral of the dress I know it. Because as a man, what can you call it? What was the thing you do now? As a man, I can't call it all the way to the wall, keep it quiet, yeah, and kill the dog. I think she was actually
So what she was to do, she never knew that he was going to. She never knew that he was going to murder her daughter.
Yes, he told him the next one day I want to share a girl. That I can do as much as I can tell you. I mean, this was saying you read the story yesterday. He said the next one day I swear, but I think that is the most okay.
Thank you.
I didn't know what you call it. I call it. I told them I think that is the point. I was sure I'll do it. So what you going to do?
Thank you, brother. Thank you, yeah. That's your point. Good morning.
Morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
Well, I'm a Simon Dolly Sherry calling from the
Go,
Friday conference.
go ahead.
Well, the mother of this girl,
You breaking in. You breaking in. Okay, we can continue. Will you call us on 0880 for our WhatsApp? Our landline call us on 0770907907 or 0880 We'll just take two more calls in our Facebook messages and prepare for our guest. Let's squeeze in this one quickly. Okay, this one is on the line.
hello,
Good morning.
morning.
Yes, you're live. Go ahead.
Well, mother of this girl asked the man, and he said that the daughter spoke as well. What would do to her tonight? I said, so,
We can read that part again, okay?
where you see that the mother of this girl asked the man, like, what are you doing with the caller? And she said that your daughter, no, I can't eat cassava leaf. Then she got cassava leaf for me, but she was sick tonight. Is it true? That what she said?
We are coming to read that part.
Eh?
Stay on the line. Let us read that portion, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Samra, please read that, please.
It says, I saw the man with the cutlass in his hands. He had a bag. Then I asked Samuel what happened. I said it was the children that called me. What happened? He said, Oma, your daughter know that I can't eat cassava leaf. Then she go cook cassava leaf. She can't respect me. The victims mother is clean. So
Okay, let me
I'm
go
trying to
about it.
sense.
The mother responsible. Because if the man tell you that, you first go inform your daughter to get away from the area. And
So
she know what to do. She kept quiet.
Okay.
all right, so
So she's responsible for the death of her daughter.
okay, so what I'm sensing,
Like
okay.
she overlook it.
No, it's not about overlooking.
What you
What
saying?
I'm sensing here is that she went there. I think she was in the particular house that thing happened, and when she went back to the yard where it was happening, was the the boss said that because she said, you know, because she said the children called me. She said I saw the man with the cutlass in his hand. He had a bag. Then I asked Samuel what happened. I said it was the children that called me. Hmm?
Samira, there is no sugar for the mother supposed to inform her daughter. Good morning.
Good morning.
You
Your
understanding my
name and where
point,
you calling
please?
from?
You get my point.
Thank you. My name is Lawson Pine,
Okay.
and I've called from District 8 in Mosularo.
Okay.
Thank you for talking point this morning to you. But you know why this thing happening most of the time is that some of them happening with other people, then they go with impunity. Not many times people be killing their girlfriend for food, especially in Bonka there. Somebody will kill their girlfriend for meat, only because they get a girl, they eat meat. Those things happening and they continue to happen. I don't know why at the mechanism sometimes the justice ministry are put into place to prevent those victims of the particular thing.
Okay.
How will you kill somebody's child
Samra, I
only
want to
because
make
they
some
post you?
clarity. Thank you, brother.
So
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying, Grace, it's not like I'm sugarcoating. I mean, I don't know these people from anywhere, right? But the point there is, she said that I saw the man with the collars in his hand and the bag, and then she asked what happened. She said it was the children that called her. Let me go down and read this so that you can know. She said, I heard her shouting, Mama, I'm dying.
That means they stay in the same
So
place.
I went outside and saw him holding the cutlass over her.
That means they stay in the same place, Samra. Because in the night, your daughter going people, will you be there? Okay, let's take a short break and be right back.
I will say,
University, and she's here to tell us how she won the pageant and also what make her to endeavor into pageantry, some of the good things about pageantry, and how can she give back to the Liberian people within pageantry. She's the one present here now, and few minutes from now we will be expecting Koreti Atoka. That's the organizer of this pageant. and she's also the CEO at Royalty Entertainment and Accuracy Incorporated. She's this minor river union international. She's former Miss Liberia second runner-up and Miss Grand Bassa Liberia 2020, an online marketing strategist. That's some of the portfolio of Miss Coriti. Few minutes from now, she will be working in here. And the most beautiful girl Liberia is one of Liberia's most prestigious and biggest pageants till date, and has huge influence in beauty pageant industry in Liberia. Most beautiful girl pageant in Liberia is a pageant that will promote positive exposure for young and talented women, giving them the platform to their voices be heard and push their projects while getting support. And this morning we have the winner of the most beautiful girl pageant Liberia 2023 here with us. And she's here to interact with you. She's here to interact with the public. So if you are following us through Radio Link, we tell you that you stick still to your radio and hear the voice of Miss Monita Yap and also what she has to tell you. Over the years.
Okay, before we go over to our guest for today, I would like to shift our mind back to when pageantry was considered a quote unquote prostitution job in Liberia.
Mm,
That before you dive into pageantry, you have to sleep with all the top organizers before claiming the stairs.
mhm,
Uh, Even though I can say it for free, on PMA Pocket Multimedia Agency, I know what pageantry is. I know when it comes to girls climbing the ladder, fighting to reach there, saying their lines beyond the screen, making sure that they do the right thing. Because even if you sleep with quote unquote Bill Gates, who is organizing a pageant, you have to represent yourself on
mm.
the day of
You
that.
have to be
So
outspoken.
why not prepare yourself? Why not study hard? Why not know how to do your catwalk, how to speak well? And that when you reach there, come with a clear and clean advocacy plan that you will give back to Mama Liberia then to go and do the negative aspect, which most girls these days are not involved in. So I just want to clear that myth. That myth is over. Pageantry has taken another trend in this country. So we have how are you this morning?
We have a whole miss within our
Yeah,
studio,
so we have to give you that
and
respect.
she's beautiful to dress this morning. Her dress is also commensurating with the color of our studio. Just that is deep
Aw,
blue, and we have light blue on the studio wall. But she's very gorgeous this morning. And
thank
those of
you.
you following through the Facebook, I can say that you are blessed to be looking at the face this morning. People in radio land would like to see
We'll
her.
add her shortly. So
Exactly.
can you
So
better tell the people what you here to say?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Anita Yap, most beautiful girl in Liberia 2023. I'm so pleased to be here this morning. I love the opportunity, and I love that you guys are saying a lot of great things about pageantry because pageantry out there is not what people think about it. It's something that young ladies should love because it pushes you up. Like it gives you the portfolio to showcase what you want to do as as an individual. Because you sometimes we have a lot of great plans for Liberia as young people, but we don't know how to start. And for young girls, I would urge you guys to start pageantry because it's a very, very great opportunity pusher. It's going to lift you and it's going to give you a lot and lots of experiences.
Looking at the fact that to shift to the pageant industry, you have to come with a lot of criteria. And some of this criteria include being beautiful. What can you say about? Because maybe me sitting here, I'm not fine. I may not be beautiful as the judges want, but I have the brain, I have the talent to put my country on the world map or to do something special. What can you say about that?
Pageantry isn't about just being beautiful.
Okay.
Like you said, you have to represent yourself. You have to study hard. You have to do all that you can do to make yourself become a queen. So, if you have a plan and you want to push your dream out there and you have a platform like me, I have my tourism platform, and it's something that I would want to improve greatly in Liberia because we have beautiful places to see, we have nice music and everything, but people out there not know Liberia. So it didn't necessarily have to be me winning the most beautiful girl pageant. We had a lot of beautiful girls in the pageant that had great platforms and everything. But I showcased myself. I did what I had to do with the support of my family and my friends, and I came out successful. So showcasing Liberia through my tourism platform is going to be it's something that I want to do. It's something that I've been wanting to show Liberia out there because every time you go, it's mostly Ghana, Nigeria, and other African countries, South Africa, but you don't really see Liberia out there. So it's something that you know
Okay, so
would be nice.
I would like to say bravo to Liberia because nowadays too we are seeing them out there. We see most of the beauty queens they are
Mhm.
going out there. Even Adela, we see her on the wall map. She go to represent Liberia. Even our current Miss Liberia, she go out there to represent Liberia. And one day too, you will be out there representing our country.
And then
Okay, so I would like to ask why you decided to go into pageantry, and also is this your what was this your first pageant?
I will answer the second question first. Yes,
Okay, yes, it was your first.
this was my first
Then I
pageant.
must say you were really lucky. Mhm.
I'm blessed.
Okay, okay,
And I've been wanting to enter pageantry since I was little.
okay.
But parents are so overprotective.
Mhm.
My dad was like, "Oh, you can be into it and blah blah blah. Girls do a lot of things to be into pageantry." I'm like, "Okay." So I mean, I never had a choice at that time. I never had to say I can make my own decision. So now that I'm of age, I'm 20 years old, and I told my dad, "Well, if there are a lot of people doing whatsoever that you think they're doing to be into pageantry, once I have the support of you and my mom and my family or friends, you will not see me, even if I don't, right? Because like I started earning my own money, so it's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to like please my little self, because my little
You
self
can call
wanted me
yourself a
to.
little self, you are a queen
I
of the
know.
whole
I
country.
mean,
So
like my little
the
self
skin,
when
the
I was
skin.
younger, I wanted
Okay,
to be in a pageant. So
okay,
now that I'm older, I would want to please her because
okay, okay.
she's been wanting to
She's
do
still
it.
there watching.
She's watching. She's been there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I got into pageant.
So I want to ask her, coming back to the fact that even though you are there, you are queen and representing Liberia, you are the queen of Liberia right now. I stand to be corrected, but we have other queens.
Hmm.
But the issue of the challenges you people are faced with is like huge in the pageant industry. Can you just tell us some of the challenges you have in getting there, especially on the international scene, like going out there? What are some of the challenges you have in reaching this far on the
Well,
audition till now? What are some of the challenges?
some of the challenges I had was my cat.
Okay.
Yeah, I had never been to pageant before. I don't know what it meant to like participate in pageant. Because that's why most of the time when we're having something, I'll be asking the CEO like, "Oh, Kariti, we have to do this. What are we supposed to do?" Even my platform, I always ask her like, "Oh, what should I say? What do you think I should say?" Like, but she always would be like, "Chat, put it together. Do what you can do." And well, for the cat work, I've never learned despite the general practices we used to have with the other girls. I used to have my own practices. I used to have my trainer and everything. From the beginning, he was like, "You know how to walk, man. In fact, like, you moving your waist up, down, blah, 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 like you have to walk like you want to walk." And I've always been a shy person, and going up that stage, seeing myself do what I did, it was so shocking to me, and my family can attest to that. It was so shocking to them because they never expected me to do what I did. But yeah, that's the challenges I had.
Before Samira come in, I want a motivational to the little girl out there who wants to never on this path, but she's afraid. She's coming home. Am I beautiful?
Mm.
Do I have the courage? Can I sing for these people who have a found platform? What can you tell them? Because you already passed there.
Well, what I have to say to you, beautiful girls, that I myself used to be mocked when I was little. I used to be like, if you would have been black, you'd have been more beautiful. And I have to tell you that you can be any color, you can be anything. Just believe in yourself, have confidence, and try out next day. See how great you become. Thank you.
Okay, so let me come in. Some of the initiatives have taken since you've been into passion trade. How have you given back to Liberia? Because I'm somehow aware that as a beauty queen, you have to do some, some things that the organizers will tell you to do in like giving back, going to the streets, giving food out to the souls. I'm friends with some beauty queens, and I can see that they also give back to Liberia. So, what are some of the things you have done?
Well, for this election, we're doing a peace march. A peace march for like every electoral party. That
Every electoral party, meaning
meaning CDC.
the 20 or 22 presidential candidates,
Yes,
your
if
candidate president.
possible, if possible, if all of
Because
them.
when you say every one of them, I just don't want it to be ANC, CDC, UP, and
Yeah,
Tiawa Gongolo. You are looking for the 20 presidential candidates.
that's the plan. Yes. So we're doing peace march this September before the election to urge Nigerians that we can have a peaceful election. We've been seeing past campaigns going through riots, and when UP people see seditions, they feel like fighting each other, and we don't want that. We want our country to be great. So that's why we're doing the peace march for
So,
everyone to come together.
when will that be?
It's
You
going to
people
be
found the
this.
dates already?
Well, it's still in the between the teams, so we'll come and publish it. But yeah, we're doing it as soon as we can this September
So,
before
how
the
is it
election.
going to be like? Are you people calling on all Liberians to join you in the process? Or
Exactly. All Liberians from different parties. If you whether you sedition, you UP, you ANC, well I wanted to do I know, but
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I would like to bring you back a little bit to your pageant. The most important thing in a pageant is your advocacy plan.
mm,
I would like you to explain your advocacy plan to the public.
You mean my platform?
Yeah.
Okay. So for my platform, it's going and my platform is tourism. So it's going to be showcasing Liberia, like I said, showcasing Liberian beautiful women, showcasing Liberian music, showcasing Liberia sites, showcasing everything. So, and also helping within the process of growing our economy, because everybody knows that tourism grows the economy. We'll be urging tourists from other countries to come in Liberia and see what little that they can support, what little that they can invest in to make our country become great.
Okay. So you have a very firm plan because just look at the Patawi waterfall we have in this country. But people are not coming. Look at the Blue Lake. So are you going to focus on the national scene or are there few spots you took that you'll be working with for your tourist aspect? Will you be working on the national scene?
It's, yes, I'm going to be working everywhere in
Okay.
Liberia.
Because you pay for the whole country, not just a few countries. Because somebody from the will say, okay, the biggest mountain here. Look at it coming to us. The queen is seeing that, so now, no?
We'll everything will find the apple, everything.
Okay,
so this, let me just come
go
in.
ahead.
This pageant, I think it goes on every year, right? The
Right,
Liberia
yes.
Most Beautiful Girl.
Right.
So after this year, next year by this time, you will be turning over the crown to another most beautiful girl in Liberia, right? Will you continue with your plans or you just going to drop it because you have served your term already?
I'm going to continue. It's something that I love. I love Liberia. I grew up in Liberia.
Mm.
So showing Liberia out there to people is going to be my lifetime plan.
Okay, so someone out there would like to ask, Monita won the most beautiful girl in Liberia. And of course, we see you as the most beautiful girl in Liberia right now because you won it and you did a great job. But someone out there would like to know as to if you have any bigger plans of going for Miss Liberia or any international pageant?
Exactly. We're working on that. Next year, maybe after I turn my crown over, so you can get one crown and get it. You might be
Exactly.
fighting for the other.
Coach, I like
So
to know your plan.
yes. So yes, I would work on being in Miss Liberia or probably Miss World to be precise. Maybe the gold
Because
represent
if you
my
got a
country.
Miss Liberia right now, girl,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
got an pageant, you are the most beautiful girl in the whole of Liberia,
The whole country.
the whole country. So that's the crown you have. You are already a Miss for us. So we want you to go out there to the bigger scene,
Mhm.
Miss World, get that crown and bring it back home.
Yes.
Yeah,
To make my parents proud.
yeah. But going for Miss like to also be your things because you like have the both types. That's just an Arab gift. But I want to ask you about working with other women because now you are like a model for them. I want to be this. I want to do this. But who can help me? Do you have any plan of working with females that have the desire of venturing into pageantry?
Well, yes, I have some friends that got inspired precisely, that got inspired by our most beautiful girl like girl pageant. And they're like, oh, I want to contest next year, the pageant was so fair and everything. So yeah. And other girls too that will be signing up next year, I'm going to work with them and probably share my experience with them next year before the pageant.
Oh, okay.
I heard you talking about you were working or you are working and then you went for the most beautiful girl Liberia pageant because it's something that you admire since you're small. What kind of work you do except for pageantry?
Well, my first work that I had was working in a store. I worked in a store. It's
Okay.
called Bombshell, Kim Jong Un.
Okay.
Yes, I worked there for like almost a year, and then because I had school, so I had to leave and then go back. And then since I graduated, I went back there. Like I graduated from high school.
Okay.
I went back there.
I thought you were the same when I said you are a student
No,
of
no, no.
the
I graduated from high school.
yeah,
I went back there, and then later on, I started working at clinics. I started doing a part-time job at clinics.
oh, yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm working for, and signing up for the pageant.
Okay, so this beautiful girl in like Grace now studio right now. This is Voice of Like want to open on. Drop your comment on Facebook and interact with her and follow us this morning on online radio. And shortly we will be moving in the line. But before that, I still have some question. I know she's waiting for her manager. I don't know how to put that. I don't know if she's your, who is your manager right now? Do you have one?
Yes, currently.
Oh, she's your manager. Okay. So now I want to ask apart from your father, mother, who are those people that really supported you, guide your step to where you are today?
Well, first of all, say thank you to my friends, and they really supported me. They give a helping hand in my let's say buying my clothes, getting me prepared, and everything. So I would tell them thank you, and also to our sponsors for making our pageant successful. Tell them thank you for that too, because they made everything possible.
Okay, you talk about your trainer. These are people you don't forget easily. I
Mhm.
don't know if you want to go public. Who is your trainer?
Well, yeah, I won't go public because maybe next year somebody will want
You
to
want
look
to
into
hire him?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name is Mickey. He lives Tinkers Village.
Okay, he's your trainer.
He's my trainer.
Okay, so he really, really did a good job to see the most
Yeah.
beautiful girl in Liberia. Samara, over to you before opening the phone line.
Okay, so when you were announced the winner of that pageant, how how you felt that day? What was the excitement? You expected yourself to win that day, or it was a surprise? Because you know that when you are in a competition and you have other competent people who are doing as you can, and you go to the stage, perform, and when you leave the stage, another person goes there and perform. You will feel that that person, the person passed you and so on. But when you were announced winner of the most beautiful girl in Liberia, what was the feeling that night?
I felt surprised. Yeah. probably the good thing was we never had a chance to like watch every one of us performances on stage. So I never had the time to feel bad about what I did out there. Other people. So thank God that happened. But I felt surprised. We had Shanna there that very smart. She would carry a very nice platform. And yeah, I mean coming out as the winner, like I said, it pleased my little small moon that's telling me.
Okay,
I know,
so
right?
yeah, no, I'm sorry for my voice though, but I would like to know, or people out there would like to know what was the motivation or the inspiration, where you got that inspiration from? Because you have too many patents, and you have working to low patent is I really don't know the name.
Miss
And
Earth, right?
Miss
this
Earth,
okay,
yeah.
you have Miss Earth, you have Miss Monserrado, which I was one of the organizers on before, and you also have different, small pageants. You have district pageants. You have district six, district eight. You could go for any of those pageants. But why you chose most beautiful girl pageant?
Well, most little girl pageants, flyer was up.
Okay.
And my friend, because they get this thing that when your friend find it, let's taking picture, then let's posting picture, and then you just be, you won't find them go out there. So my friend showed me the flyer, and she was like, "Moneta, you have to go. You have to participate in this pageant." And I was like, "No, I won't go. Even if I go, that's she. I want to do all that." And then she was like, "You have to go." And then when I started considering it, the pro- the admission closed. Yeah. And then, so I went to her, I was like, "Oh, the admission closed." She to me like, "Young pa, you wanted to go." I was such a forgettable. And then it reopened. So I saw it, and then I didn't tell her that it reopened, but then she saw it too. And then she sent
Mm.
it to me. She was like, "If you sign up today, me not speaking." So I did. I signed up, and here I am,
Okay, so
past
you owe
the
one to your friend.
queen.
So
I
can you
do.
tell some of your team members you have around you on the team with Corretti that helped to make this program a success? Because all these things come as a queen. All of these things count. You have to tell them thank you for helping. You tell your sponsors thank you. So you can just send a shout to your team or some people you remember from your
Yeah,
team.
thank you to the sponsor. Thank you to Gaza for Life.
Okay?
Um, uh, Thank you to my best friend Leroy.
Okay.
Thank you to my friend that told me to sign up,
Okay.
Valerie. And yeah, thank you to those important people. Thank you to my uncles that contributed to my success today.
And thank you to the Liberian people for voting and doing everything they could to make this
Oh
the
yeah.
queen today.
Okay, so since this morning, we haven't taken comments from our Facebook. I think we are somehow treating them
Don't
bad.
make it look like all our coming from
Yeah, I'm not
our
making it to look like that, but it's something
Or
that I
anyway,
think
they
we
people
should
love the
take.
queen. So no open the line for saying the queen. We know that special treatment today.
So today, you treating Brahma Williams bad.
Yeah, but man, we some the queen. Yeah, queen. The queen overshadow Burma. But when you call, don't say that though. Okay. So I think about 9:35 we'll take the Facebook comments at that
Yeah,
time.
Corretti, we kind of calm Corretti so that she can give, better explanation as to how this program or this platform, how it was formed, the year and everything. But it's like she's stuck somewhere in traffic because the
Yeah.
traffic can be jammed on the beginning of the week. So I think we should just move
Yeah,
ahead.
radio is time.
Yeah,
So
exactly. It's
matter
time.
you 1 minute, you 1 minute late. So this morning we are still yet hosting the most if you want to ask her for her name continuously to remember her name, fine. But for me, she's the most beautiful girl in Liberia right now.
Exactly.
Okay, she's the queen and she represents that. So we will open the phone line after this final question. I want to know your peace message. This is something we ask all of our guests. Ahead of this election, our election is marked with violence
Hmm.
already. We have 3 to 4 things, people protesting, people killing each other, people cutting people ear for this one election. So what is your peace message? Being a queen right now you are. What can you tell the Liberian people, especially the young people like you,
First
in
time
this
voters.
difficult time, this difficult decision? What can you tell them?
Well, for my peace message, I could tell the Liberian people to just accept what's coming, because it's an election. Whether your party wins or not. You have to accept what's coming. Because even if you don't, you will not change anything. So for this election, vote who you want to vote and put there who you want to put there. Because Liberia is going to have a president, and that president is going to be one president. So nobody will have Liberia will not have two presidents. No, no way. So yeah, just do what you have to do to play your part. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, Samara, kindly open the phone line. But let me call the WhatsApp number. You can call us on WhatsApp if you're following us via our online radio. Call us on 0880 698840. Repeat 0880 698840. Call us on WhatsApp and ask your question. For our radio, call us on 0770 or 0880 907 907. So we'll go over to Samara to bring us our Facebook comments.
I think we have a call coming in.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think we'll
sure.
get a few calls first before we take our
First,
Facebook comment.
yes.
So let's take this one. Okay.
So if
We
you are
lost that
following
person.
us via Facebook, you drop a comment. And if you are following us, I'll follow us in the diaspora, or Chris read the number that you can call us on WhatsApp. And if you are following us through Radio Lane, you call us on 0770 907 907 0880 907 907 and be able to interact with the most beautiful girl in Liberia. You can even ask her questions. If you wanted to go into pageantry, be able to ask all of your questions now. Now that she's seated here is the best time. So let's take comments from Facebook. This is Lincoln S. Roberts.
You said we should take calls. Don't forget. I will wait for you to finish. Good morning, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning. This is Goresi El Atoka calling from traffic.
Okay, go ahead. Make all your points you wanted to make, because I don't think you will make it
we,
on
we
time.
will just ask you all of the questions.
Oh, I'm just listening to my queen, and I must say, I applaud her. She's so smart, she's so brilliant, and I'm so happy that at least she was able to make it at the radio station. It's
Okay.
such an honor to be working with her, and especially the fact that she's talking about her peace campaign. We stand strongly on that because Liberia is all we have, and this is our country. We already have a history of war or issues. So we're supporting her all the way with the peace campaign so that we can be able to reign and have that one person that will win, like she said. And also for everybody to accept whatever results we get.
Okay, so you mind telling the public, because you were to be here, but do you mind telling the public how did the idea of the most beautiful girl pageant came about?
Oh, yeah. So the thing is, I always had. Well, I'm a beauty queen myself, so I've always had this dream and passion to host pageants in Liberia, and
Okay.
especially to do what for girls what I didn't experience. That is supporting them, being with them, managing them, like just making sure they're okay. Because when I did pageant, I took several rounds in Liberia. I was just on my own to fend for myself and stuff like that. Now, I'm not just talking about finance. What I'm talking about, like every role, ethical, platform support and all. So I decided that what, I'm gonna do a pageant and I'm gonna show other young girls that you don't have to go through what I went through. I can be there for you. I can be the one to look for endorsements for you. I can be the one to help you with your platform. So that's how I went to the ministry, told them I wanted to do a pageant. And actually, it was the Ministry of Information, actually, the Ministry of Tourism that encouraged me to say, title Most Beautiful Girl in Liberia. I didn't think about a title particularly. I just wanted, to do my pageant. That's how they said, oh, for the Most Beautiful Girl in Liberia, it's available, and that's how I paid for it and posted it.
Okay, so how many winners have you people had except from 2023 winner? How many
Okay,
winners?
so this year was our first time hosting. My company is Royalty Entertainment, and this year was our first time hosting the pageant. But they
Okay.
did host the pageant before, I think
Yes, because I'm
2019,
aware of
and
that.
they had a winner. So
Mhm.
only one winner since, two winners basically.
Okay, Chris, you can go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want to know some of the challenges you are faced with in hosting a pageant in Liberia.
But I think the challenge that everybody's facing, number one, finance. getting finance. Most people don't believe in pageants in Liberia. And I think it's because of the way we brand pageants. We just let these girls do pageants and then leave them to the wolves. We have people borrowing them or taking advantage, exploiting them. So people don't really take pageants serious. They just see it as a, excuse my language, prostitution camp or something so unserious. So I think that's one of my major challenges, showing people how serious this is, and that's why I push all of the contestants to push their platform, to keep talking about their platforms. If you talk to any of the contestants, you would see that they all have something really amazing that they're pushing. They're not just in it for popularity or because they're fun or because the title says most beautiful girl in Liberia, but also because, they have something, they have a beauty and they have a purpose along with that. And that's why they think this year was beauty with a purpose, to show to people that we're not just looking at state. Because I know the most beautiful girl in Liberia in that studio is so beautiful, but it's not just the beauty, it's also what she has in her head.
Okay, looking at the fact that you started this, and do you have people that are sponsoring you? If yes, and what is the main target? What do you stand to gain from carrying on such an initiative in Liberia right now?
Number one, I tend to gain the fact that I'm empowering other young women. And then, well, we're focused on marketing mostly. So we're looking for contracts for our queen or the other queens. We're looking for endorsement deals. Basically, because our marketing industry in Liberia isn't as big as we wanted to get, especially the influencer marketing. I shouldn't just generalize it. The influencer marketing isn't as big as we would like it to be. So basically, giving it some importance, I guess. And also, I had people sponsoring me. To tell you the truth, sponsors aren't really, they don't really, like I said, they don't take it so serious. So you don't get the sponsorship that you expect. Most of, I think about 80%, 85% of the entire pageant every time I spent came from my pocket. So it wasn't really like from a sponsor, but at least at some sponsors, did stuff. Like we have Joe's traveling tour that's sending the queen to Nairobi and Dubai to enjoy herself. We have other sponsors that they actually, well, we have Club Beer, we have Aqua Life, we have um just different sponsors, Body Zone, a lot of different sponsors. Most of it comes in kind. Like Body Zone is giving a 1 month free membership to the first runner up, and massage to the second runner up. So most of the sponsorship comes in kind. So I
Okay,
think basically it's for the love of pageant.
correctly, I would like to shift a little bit. This question will
Okay.
be a little bit uncomfortable. Are you supporting any political party right now? Because most of these things come with political attachment.
Oh no, right now, I'm the kind of person I love to keep my political views private. I'm a second time voter, and I think I've been very private with my political decisions. Maybe not private because I may be with whatever party I choose, but I'm not going to publicize it.
Okay, do you have any political support?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Okay,
Okay, so correct.
that's the question the public will ask. So,
All right.
this
So
was a nice interview.
yes,
Thank you
I
very
would
much.
like to
It's not,
I would like to chip in.
but anyway, I'm almost there.
Okay, so Kariti, I would like to chip in as per your peace message to women out there and Liberia at large. We are in electoral period and we are seeing
She off the
violence.
line. She off the line.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that was the organizer of the most beautiful girl in Liberia. No political attachment, no political support. She single-handedly pushed this issue, and there we have a queen sitting in our studio. So call us this morning. You need to talk to your queen. If you don't call her, that means you're not supporting her. I mean, I want a political thing you care for in the studio, and
The politics that you
we're
talk
going to be
about, we'll be
shifting the
changing it
dimension
around
for
here.
you.
The
Because
politics.
every sector in this country is important. The tourism sector, these are things we keep saying. If like where we grow, every hands need to be on deck. Imagine if the tourism sector have people that are pushing our agenda and bringing people clients to this country to patronize these sections. You know that Liberia will leave this stage to another stage. We don't come here and talking about Joseph Walker, George Weah,
CDC,
CDC,
integrity
United
papier.
Party. We don't want that. We want you to support this girl. We want you to call her. We need to tell her thank you. We need to send the little you have, the little thank you can say to her to motivate her to get on her feet to do well for this country. This is what this platform is made for. If you think we're going to be talking politics every day,
Politics every morning.
you're
Every
joking.
morning politics. Every morning politics. So
You're
you can
joking. So
call us on
let's challenge our callers again. I'm
you can call
challenging
us
you.
on
What be your line?
0770907 Again, I read out the numbers 0770907 for our orange subscribers and 0880907 for our Lone Star subscribers. So that is it. I think while we are awaiting our course, we can take the Facebook comments, Chris.
Okay, go ahead.
We have
If people coming call, well, go ahead. Be reading. They will call. Our people will call. No, don't just do that. We will not take that. We're not taking messages. Why I say when it comes to these things, you want to send message. We want message. Hey, call us. Want to talk to you. Go ahead.
Hello?
good morning.
Yes, good morning.
You have to walk away from your monitor.
Okay. You busting our queen ear. Go ahead.
If you can't walk away from
I
his
off him
monitor,
already.
of course, then you get you off the line.
Click the Facebook messages.
So Lincoln S. Roberts says, "Good morning, following you live from Accra, Ghana." Thanks for following. Mary S. Tamba says, "Foot number 2, JNB all the way." And Kelvin Doe says, "Good morning, the Force of Liberia. I'm Kelvin Doe, following from Catwell." And Jesse Rogers says, "I'm Jesse Melvin Rogers, watching from Kakata, Kibi County." Thank you. Webber Williams says, "If it was going to be UP people, that was this politics." Thank you, Poema. Mr. Joseph Yakpo says, "Good morning, folks. Following from Bancho Beach, Virginia,
I'm
Masurado."
not going to take your call right now. We're doing Facebook message. So just wait.
Emmanuel Diala says, "Let him put to jail for
Samra, the
his
people on
entire
the line,
life."
let's talk to our queen.
So
Okay.
let's talk to them.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
Anime,
good
where you calling
morning.
from? Go ahead, man. You live.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate you people in studio, and I would want to tell our queen, thank you so much for the hard work. I am Donald from Sanaye Lower Bone Country. Thank you so that we can be able to work with our young people, especially our young girls,
Thank
to
you.
be able to put them on the map. So thank you so much.
Thank you, mommy. That's the kind of a call we want this morning. We ain't want Prince Johnson. We can call about blessing here this morning. You don't come and tell me what we're doing in the studio. Good morning. Anime, where you calling from? Talk to my queen.
Yeah, good morning, my dear sister. My name is Farotaka. I'm calling from District 17.
Okay, talk to the
I
queen.
take this time, the God that in the zero. I appreciate you people for you people giving us information. And I take this time to highly appreciate my queen, the hard work that she's doing. We pray that God will give her wisdom, that other people will look out for way and begin to begin of it, so our country can be a better area. Because every day they say Lebron is old, Lebron not develop, Lebron not do this and that. And we are very sad that we are Liberian, we're supposed to develop our country. So I appreciate her. Let God guide her. Thank you.
Thank you. You see, mothers are so inspiring. Thank you, sweetie. God bless you for that unique call. Call us. Don't call Uber. Don't call for United Party or CDC this
But
morning.
Chris, why are you attacking the men?
Because I know our men and when our political team, our line will be boosting. When it comes to promoting the tourism sectors in this country, or health, or education, some of them will not want call. So let we see the decent people this morning that will call.
That's it.
Yeah.
Many people are interested in politics.
Politics. That's all. We want you to talk to the queen this morning. She did a very hard work, went to that stage, collected the crown, and she came to tell the Liberian people I was successful. So all you can do is call and encourage her. Just say thank you. That's all.
So we
go ahead,
have a few more minutes to go. Let me just read out the numbers, and from there we will start to take our part in comments. So you can call us on 0770-907-907, 0880-907-907. For our orange subscribers, you call us on 0770-907-907. And for our Lone Star subscribers, you call us on 0880-907-907. Chris, let me just
song that is trending right now. I see Patrick Mona dancing to it. But anyway, now we discuss.
Chris, let me just say this. Poema Williams, this is going out to you. If we were talking about Josh Money, we have business here, the honorable himself. Sana you can
No,
come
grandma
more.
calling,
You
I
can
beg you, not calling grandma. I beg
let's
you.
see.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Mamu Johnson, and I'm calling from GSA Bell.
I know, so go ahead, make your contribution. Talk to the
All
queen.
right. Yeah. First of all, I want to be grateful to God for such a beautiful and elegant young woman and all the other young women who partook in the competition.
Okay.
It has a lot to say about the growth and the mindset of our young people in our country, and it gives us hope for the future, unlike what others would have said that we don't have hope anymore.
Okay.
And the tourism sector is very cardinal and very important, which the Queen is promoting. If you go to Malaysia, if you travel around the world, in places like Jamaica and all these island countries, you realize that they are not so extraordinary from what we have. All right, but it's not being promoted. Liberia is not being promoted. The only thing we get to promote here is bad politics and the ugliness of our country. So now it is the time that the young people will gather together, and the older ones who have the cash should support them in promoting tourism in our country so it can be open to a lot of visitors, and that sector alone can develop this country because it's like taking a beautiful woman to the salon and to the boutique, and by the time she comes out, you imagine what she's gonna look like, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank
Liberia is a beautiful woman, but she's in ashes. She
Okay.
needs to go to the salon and to the boutique so the world can see her beauty. So
thank you very
I'm
much.
saying hats off to the queen and continue your good work.
Thank you. We will have to call a spade a
Yes.
spade. So we just pause your call, my brother. Pause your call right
Your
now.
rest.
We
Your
have
rest.
somebody important. She's also honorable in her own making because these people are contributing to the development of this country one way or the other. So if you put it in your calls, you put it in your call to talk to the queen, no problem, but you have to wait small.
Just a
Because
little.
the woman that make the queen, just a rap in studio. She groom and help her become who she is today. So we have to give her that recognition. How are you?
Meaning,
Your name?
Goretti Ella Tuka.
Go ahead and tell us where you got this whole inspiration of producing such a beautiful queen.
Like I said, it was just an inspiration, the fact that what I went through as a beauty queen in Liberia, I would very much love for other young beauty queens. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta talk about it.
She ran.
um, I would very much like for other beauty queens not to go through that. And so she was telling me the other day, you're not me with knowledge, oh.
Yeah.
Because I not just her, but all of the contestants, everything that I had in my head that had to do with pageant or how to make themselves better or how to do better on stage and even off stage, I taught them. I talked to them. We had conversations. Um, I think it's just the fact that I want to help empower other women. I want to be there for other women. A woman who led my Miss Liberia pageant and she wasn't there for me. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't have that support of another woman. Us women in the world, basically, we go through a lot. So if you, as the older person that's there or that have been through that, and you're not there for the younger ones, what do you expect to happen to them? Even with her, like normally pageants, you see that after the person wins, it's a done deal. They're done with that person. They're on their own. They get their prizes. Sometimes you don't even get your prizes. And then that's it. But with her, we're together. We're working together. I'm finding different ways to see how we can raise money to do her platform, to see how we can like just do stuff with her. Because I can't just leave her. I have more experience in working on platforms than she does. So leaving her on her own now, it doesn't really, that's not empowerment. That's just feeding her to the wolves.
Okay, before Sabra come in, what are some of these things you went through? Because you talk on the phone, you mentioned that.
Yeah. Number one, not getting my prizes. Number two, not being helped with my platform, and not like I said on the phone, not financial. I'm talking about just being there, like looking for. You are the older person. You're probably smarter. You know more. You know how to do work, how to do people work and stuff like that to help me find, people to help. Um, when I said feeding the person to the wolves, your Liberian mentality can be right.
Yeah.
It's not a see fun get. Oh, they will stress your life. They will intimidate you. They will do a lot to you. And if you don't have somebody to look up to, it makes you make decisions that you end up regretting, right? I'm grateful that I always had, in as much as the owners of my pageants were not of my pageants, I should say pageants, because Miss Mana River Union owner and Honorable Muna Pino really helped me. But the first pageant, the Miss Liberia one, I didn't have anybody. I had my family. That's what helped me. But not everybody have families. I've seen my friends do things or go, in a certain way that they shouldn't have because they didn't have certain support. And that's what we don't want for our queen.
Okay, so Miss Corretti, I must admit that you are so beautiful this morning. And you look
Yes.
so gorgeous. You are such a beautiful queen. And you said almost everything on the phone. And just before you left the line, I was asking you for your peace message to the Liberian people because we are in the campaign period.
Yeah.
We are seeing that this campaign is somehow having violence within it.
Yeah.
We are seeing what's going on. So, what do you have to tell the Liberian people about peace? And also, I want you to chip in a little about women empowerment because we are also empowering women here.
Yeah.
We will sit on this radio every day. We talk to women. They should be able to go out there. They should showcase themselves to the world.
Yeah.
You should also talk on that a little too.
Okay. Like my queen said with the peace message, whoever wins becomes the president of Liberia.
Okay.
You can't fight that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You can't beat that. So I think we should all support who we're supporting in whatever way you can, whether it's privately or whether it's publicly. Support your person. Go out, do whatever you can, vote for your person. But at the end of the day, if that person doesn't win, it's okay. Whoever wins becomes the person. Now we have to start praying for that person now to do better. And also doing campaign. I feel like people, and that's why we're organizing the peace walk. Yeah, and she talked about
She
it
talk-
because just because I support a certain party and I'm posting about that party doesn't mean I should insult another party. You know what I mean? Or just because I'm wearing another party's t-shirt and I'm matching doesn't mean that you should come and fight me. We can never have the same view. The way you view Liberia, I don't view Liberia like that. You know what I mean? So I think we just have to respect each other's point of view. And for the empowerment issue, the women empowerment, I stand strongly on it because I think that one of the key issues is something that has to do with men. I'm always on the internet to stay away from Liberian men. Um, it's the fact that as a woman, if you're not empowered, you stay with a man for no reason. Sometimes you're with a man that abuses you. You're with a man that doesn't even love you, doesn't love you the way you're supposed to be loved, doesn't even know how to love
And
you.
let me just tell you that look at what happened just over the weekend. A man killed his woman that he's living with over a cassava leaf rice.
Can
We're
you
talking about it this
imagine?
morning. Cassava leaf rice. He said that he told the woman that he don't like cassava leaf. The woman is in the habit of cooking cassava leaf. So he took cutlass and he pushed up the woman
Oh
like
my
meat.
God.
We were just talking about it this morning.
Oh my God.
We don't have time, so we exhausted our time almost.
Yeah.
So I'll go over to the beauty queen first for parting comment. Please, you stop sending text messages. I can give the get number to you. Why? That's wrong. I can't do that. That's very, very wrong. I can't do that.
That's a
Stop.
Liberian man.
I will not
Exactly.
take that. I will not take that. Okay? I'm not taking that. You call and talk to the video queen, that's all. And when you call me for her number, I will not answer you. Okay? So kindly give your parting comment before you leave.
Well, thank you for having me on your show. And if you heard about my platform and you heard about the Peace March, please do your best to be a part because it's going to be huge. It's going to take a huge place in this election this year. In my platform, if you would want to support me, if you want to work with us, the Royalty Entertainment, you can go on Facebook. We have our number there. And like you said, my number not there. You don't look for it.
Or call the
So yeah,
institution.
call and share your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen. So, Madam Organizer, please kindly tell us your future plan for Liberia and those that want to venture in the pageantry and your parting comment.
Okay. First of all, her platform is supporting promoting tourism in Liberia.
I will
So
not take
we're
courses in it.
promoting tourism, everything that makes Liberia. We want to tell our own story, put our own images out there instead of people thinking that we're dying from hunger.
Okay.
So I for the pageants, we have a lot of plans. We want young women, and I want every woman that enters the most beautiful girl in Liberia pageant or the pageant that my organization hosts to come out of it empowered, to come out of it with something, win or lose, to come out of it with even if it's an endorsement deal, even if it's something that will carry you in a long way. So we have a lot of amazing plans. We have a lot of mentorship programs. We have a lot of master classes that we're planning for young girls that will join the pageant. And the 2024 Miss Most Beautiful Girl in Liberia forms will be out in December.
Okay. So your parting comments is that.
Yeah, please be peaceful during the elections,
Thank
like my
you.
queen said.
Thank you. Camera for you.
Okay, so I would like to say thanks to our listeners, thanks to our viewers, thanks to all those who followed this program. And I would like to say thanks to our followers in Makibi County, to Voice of Liberia 89.7. My name is Samira Wawona. So I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Samira.
Okay, thank you very much. And I'm here to tell you this morning the best thing we can do as Liberian is to support the tourism sector. I'm not taking calls anymore. I'm not taking text messages, Adam. Thank you for dropping your messages on Facebook, and thank you to our lead producers today. We have Abraham Denti. We are his producer, and Patrick, who was here. Patrick Saab from the University of Liberia to be precise, Soup, one of the giant of soup. He's here today with us, making sure that this program is a success. Thank you very much, our beautiful queen who is still in studio with us, and the woman that make her, I always say correctly. She's here too. My name is Grace Williams Joshua. Till we meet, I'm always here to tell you shalom, peace, eat peace.